yesterday. Shh, don't tell YouTube. I'm going to be showing you guys Prospect Park, and it's like 8 a.m. I've got to go get some Ativan because I'm moving and your girl is stressed and losing her mind already. So I'm headed to Whittier Clinic and I'm going to bring you guys along, but it'll be rush hour as we're using those same trams that we covered in Wednesday's video. Bessie! I agree, it's too early. I stand corrected. My pharmacy opens at 8 a.m. and I do not have the caffeine needed to understand this. But it is very, very pretty because the sun is rising as we are walking. Okay, so this is that Hilton Garden Inn that we covered in the last video. I'm just gonna go like this and you guys are gonna get like a bird's eye shot of everything. Because I'm like, I don't know, what do you want to see? You can see it all. Heel. I allow Math Keen to work off leash. And this is what an off leash heel looks like. Until we get to somewhere like this. So let's see what's going to happen. We've got the crosswalk. I have the right of way. And I'm going to cross. I see them. Do they see me? Or are they like looking down at a phone and just being... Are they going to back up?
I don't know. But they didn't.
They're not.
Bad either grandma or mama. Da mama bad.
Every morning, there's always one that's entitled to the crosswalk. Alrighty, folks, it is about 7 a.m. up here in Stadium Village, and this is what our Stadium Village looks like. We have our sun is rising. Traffic is...
What do the lines mean?
So here's where you can see how long it will be until the next train. So we need Green Line Minneapolis for where I'm going. And now we're going to use this pay terminal located right over here for disabled folks. This one is lowered down, so if you were in a wheelchair, you would be able to access it. You'll tap any key to start, and then as I'm a person with disabilities, I'm going to tap C. Would I like a receipt? No. No. So it is $1. And now I need to insert my $1. It was at that point that I realized I didn't have my wallet and that all of that had been for nothing and that I would have to redo that whole walk all over again and train ride for my meds. And guess what? The second time around, I forgot my phone. So I get home. I call my social worker. I'm like, oh my God, I have heard nothing from the company that is moving me today, right? And she says, don't worry, I'm going to make some calls. I haven't heard from him either. So it's 10 a.m. I got a text message, but not from the person I want. And I'm going to sit here and just not panic because I took my meds, but panic. I'm trying to be calm. We did a hair run test drive. We're distracting myself, but it is 3 o'clock. I don't know how things are getting done, how things are being moved. I have a general idea, but we are down to the last final 2 hours to get this done right today, and we still hasn't got our group together. So I don't know what needs to do, but I'm gonna be doing some things and probably be being a little mean, because I'm freaking out and this is absolute insanity, and this is one of my most hectic move-in days processes I've ever had. I could end up homeless.
The bathtubs was my hot space for when my chronic, what's called cancer, comes chronic, horrible abdominal pain that nothing but heat, rest, and fluids help. And now I won't have a bathtub. And it should be okay because I'm getting a dog park instead, but the Accolades made this move-in process so scary and so nerve-wracking. I haven't slept all night. I just want to go there, find out what other hidden surprises are in store for us today, and maybe, just maybe, get my new apartment and not be homeless tonight.
The panic attacks
have arrived. The meds are not doing much. I have generalized anxiety disorder, in case you didn't notice. I have a moving company. I hired a moving company. It is 11 a.m. the day before I move. They're not answering the phone. I have no idea what time they're coming here. Okay, we are in the bathroom. This is what's left of my vanity. I'm working out of a suitcase of just basically the things that I know how to purify myself with, but we are panic attack like we can't even count them as separated panic attacks at this point. We just count them as, thank God, skin is not completely take-offable, because I'd be pulling my hair, my skin, my life, my veins from my face if I could in stress. And why? Because nobody can reach the moving company. Nobody has really a great plan B. And anything that could go wrong has. So, what do you mean by that, Pam? Well, my denture, it broke during a seizure this morning. It's hopefully going to be repaired soon, but I'm so stressed that I went into a tonic-clonic and broke the denture because it was in my mouth. So, that's fun. And then because I've been crying so much, I just have, my face just looks like I broke out to like hello in back. But this stuff is pretty good, dang good, I will say. You just get enough of her going. You add in some blendalization tools, and she does the job.
They still haven't called you?
No, they still have not called me. Nobody has called me yet. Here is the traffic on University day prior to move-in. Yeah, like in their building. Like, I'm hungry. Oh, let's go downstairs, grab us some crab, some lobster. It's barbecue. You hungry? But don't worry, the fence stops abruptly right there. It's the day before the move-in at the Accolade. I'm at the gas station. I'm getting comfort food because they haven't gotten back to me on whether or not tomorrow I would be homeless sitting out on their streets. But yeah, let's go ahead and go take a walkie around. That's inspiring. Yeah, I know. Alright, this is the Accolade the day prior. This is the move-in. This is the garage that we're gonna have to go in, and so I wanted to get a video of it because I don't drive, and so I don't give very good descriptions of what the garage looks like. They'll be like, okay, well, is it easy to get in and out of? I don't know, you tell me, is what I'm gonna tell my moving company. Which, everything seems to be moving fairly smoothly. The street parking's taken up pretty much all the way up and down the block right now. I would say it's almost every single car street parking is taken, so you're not gonna get probably very lucky. That is a tow lot over there. We did just see cars getting towed, so I would be very conscientious if you are going to be trying to move in and thinking you're going to get street parking, because even across the street, that street parking is full too. It is the morning of mass move-ins. Traffic at 9 a.m. is picking up, not only because it is rush hour, and that's just always so lovely in the cities, but it is mass move-in day across all of the student campus move-in housing. So all of this affordable housing, all of the college students for the University of Minnesota for 2026 are all gonna kind of try to like
move into their places at the same day, and I'm nervous. Come early, expect to not have street parking, and don't expect to be trying to use crosswalks, use the sidewalks, make it easier. The pedestrians or drivers are gonna have a hard enough time. Trust me, they will run you over. Just use the sidewalk. Any of you that might be moving in later on in the month, this is the Hilton Garden. There is street parking located here, as well as bike parking. Just saying street parking. This is very, very, very close to where you guys are going to be moving into. You can see up above there is more street parking. And I'm going to show you all the street parking as I possibly can in the video. I do my best to show you guys kind of the different ways about which you might find street parking. So, street parking, again, this is 8 a.m. weekday, Friday. This is what your street parking is going to look like on East Sussex. I'm a blind person. Read that yourself, silly Billy. But as we get up here to this next intersection right up here, that is gonna be our turn, and that will be where our garage entry starts. Ooh, look! A street spot is open. You're approaching from the west end of the building here. This is going to be the side that you're going to be entering when you are coming in for our garage. If you try to come from the other side, you will miss the garage. I strongly do not advise attempting to try to come in from the wrong side. It will be a very hard turn for you. So, this is moving day. Staying out of the way, but also looking for my moving company. Feel like we maybe should have had like a code word like bananas to find each other. It's a lot of things happening. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is the chaos right at 9 a.m. It is 9:08, and it is going to be packed like this. So if y'all think you can arrive at 9 a.m. easy breezy, please, 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 please think again. I'm still trying to find my moving company, wherever they park their car. I'm also using the phone to kind of cheat a bit and be like, eventually I will spot it. Nope, wrong way, buddy-o. See? This is what I mean by wrong way. Ah, they have signs. That's cute. I like the little sign. Okay, more street parking. This is on the east side of the parking lot. Street parking. I think I covered this street parking, but I think I found my moving company. And so I gotta go in and talk to the leasing office. We are in the lobby. We've checked in. The movers got here at dark 30. We got moved, and now looks like everything's fine. We're waiting on the cashier's check to be delivered within like the next 20 minutes. My aide's supposed to be here within the next intimate minutes to actually be helping with all of this, even though we've done most of it. Today's gonna be a great day. I have no idea how today is gonna go because everything we planned has just kind of been like, plans, what's that? It's Mazikeen's not finished yet crate out in the sun, but I love it. It looks so pretty in the sun. I have yet to actually have tested the color and paints on the crate itself. So, super excited. It had to get paused. Well, that will be what it looks like, and then painted in will be really detailed dragon scales. But yeah, at least I think that's what's gonna happen with it. I might just paint it black and then go and do something different with it. Breathing one giant sigh of relief as everything today, smooth as butter. We were getting it figured out and we're getting it done quick.
Good. See? See?
It's like the
Look.
speed elevators.
Yeah.
Just know the day it stops working, you're all gonna die.
Well, it's in brand new buildings, so hopefully not. Maybe this is just what elevators in the modern day are supposed to act like.
Going down. The one
A boo after my own heart. There's Gatorade and it's orange. Okay, my life is happy again. Is there somewhere for the envelope?
Yeah, I'll go process this right now.
The next one, don't say the word. Ooh, that first, oh my God. The initial walking in, never seen the unit before. Oh.
This is a studio?
Yes, ma'am. 13th floor. This is $1,200 a month, Minneapolis. Look at the view. This is what I want. The sunset from right here.
Look at the pool. And it's 3 feet.
No.
It look nasty.
Honey, I don't think you want to jump from here.
Duh. I don't know how to swim.
I can teach you. It's lunchtime. We are moved into the unit, so I won't be homeless tonight. That went according to right. I'm exhausted. Free energy drink and toilet paper though, so that was nice. Trying to get a lift. This might be interesting. Guys, 4 p.m. from inside the studio. I didn't bring my bedding over yet, but apparently that just means I'm not going to bed yet, because if my bedding were here, I so would. Because I could fall asleep and wake up every day to that view. That's downtown Minneapolis. And I absolutely feel this is more than spacious. Maz has got her corner. Gonna be that box will move. But that will be like a Mazzy's corner. Got a whole kitchen down there, bathroom, and then another Mazakeen corner, because she's a princess and needs multiple corners. Kitty has a corner. Kitty's corner just isn't completely fixed yet. It's still early in the process of everyone getting their corners. But I am excited. Overall, I would give the Accolade, from the time I toured to the time I moved in, to the difficulties that arose, to how they were handled, I would give it, maybe we're at like a 7 out of a 10 right now, but like really just sort of depends, because oh my goodness gracious. So it is the first night here in the Accolade. I am using my muddy mat as a little bit of extra installation. I think I'm going to be investing in a couple more of these. You don't hear necessarily conversations, but you do hear like the boom booms of the TV. And for someone that's super sensitive, like epilepsy wise, that's no bueno for me. So I literally make my room soft and fuzzy if necessary. So I'm in my little cozy little nest. My world-class view there as the sun goes down. The dog loves it. The dog's got a bed over there, got a bed back there. But this is us for the night. We are exhausted. But look how pretty the cat fountain looks under the sunset. Okay, we're back for day 2. This is now Saturday. Oh, good Lord, I don't even know my days anymore. So it is Saturday. I'm going back to my other place. Gonna keep doing some cleaning up and picking up of some stuff. And then we will do the actual, well, what does it look like? Because now that you've moved in. I did Easter egg it a little bit over there. And we got to go do the cool apartment tour and everything. But this is going to be close to an hour-long video. So you're about 20 minutes in. And so if you need a pausing moment, this is where we're going to pause. You've seen the new place, and this is a good stopping point for you. Please don't hate me, but we needed to postpone Sunday's show
at RAG, the air quality was not safe for the dogs, nor the humans, nor anybody to be out. So we will likely reschedule in the near future. I'm headed to go, I brought my mug this time to go get some coffee, or try to get some coffee. Go ahead. Oops, sorry. That was pretty simple. So simple a blind girl can do it. Hardest part is you scan the QR code and then it does the thing that I screen recorded. You boop boop bop and you're done. Small things and use small minds, I know. I decided to go for some hot chocolate with it. And then she's ready to go. Perfect amount. We are still moving things in slowly. The cat is in a box or a dresser or something. We know the cat is in a something. We do not know what the something is. And that is the game that we are mass lost concern for it. Because I'm pretty sure I know which box it is, and we're both fairly certain she could get out. She's just being dramatic. But this is about as far as we have made it. Saturday around 12 o'clock. We've gotten things pulled into the apartment. The bedroom, the bed was made because Her Highness needed to sleep. And so did I. We're pulling the rest of it after I finished drinking my coffee. Got some mac and cheese, some seasoned peas from Mom's Meals, yummy. And then I'm headed back over to the apartment, old apartment, and pack it all up, get everything all out of there, and then I will come back here with whatever else, and then at 4 I have to meet he who shall not be named, and is going to also help me do more moving. You know, sometimes I feel like my friends are trying to tell me something. Asking to great disappointment. I took you to play ball because you're going to hang out here. And I'm going to go with the rest of my wagon and totes. I'm waiting on the lift. Going to go over, grab the last of it, bring those back, and then we'll be good to go.
Floor 4, going down.
Oh, my bad. Come on in. The best 30 bucks I spent off TikTok was on these little blue sweet and crispy moving carts because let me tell you, they do their job. And they do their job well around corners. They can handle the boxes, they can back it up, you can twist, you can turn, and it does everything you need it to do really, really well, even with weight. And it has things for drinks. I was entirely sure the company would want me to tote that I can sit, even with the totes and the carts. Not sure they'd what the weight capacity is, but we filled this bad boy up. I'm so exhausted. We are finally getting done here, out of here, and I just want to sleep. But I don't trust this place not to be like, you destroyed everything. So now there's videos. 5 o'clock, today is Saturday. 5 o'clock Saturday night. We have finished. This is the last load, last 2 loads I'm just waiting on.
to get here, and then we'll load everything, bring it up the elevator. Once it's in the apartment, it's my monkeys, my circus to deal with. And then the moving will be done, and then it will be time to put everything away, which is why we're at about a 30-minute long video. Now, the other half of the 30 minutes will be actually me decorating, showing you all of my moving tips, tricks, hacks, small space living, how I make it work, and how I managed to do it with a Belgian Malinois and a Calico cat.
I really do not know what the actual capacity, like weight capacity, is supposed to be on these things, but I'm at this point of it is made by the same people who made Thor's hammer, because it never breaks. I sat in there because I have no other intended use after moving for this wagon, so I kind of just am like, send it, Terry, send it. Can she do it? And apparently Terry's doing it. Terry doesn't turn very well when you're this high. Meaning, oh well, you know what? I gave Terry too much crap. Operator error. That's what that is. This thing is hauling. Look at that. Oh, look at the stability. I am 4 tiers high. And if you were Terry, that wouldn't be air freshener in the front. Just saying. Boys, you need this when you go camping. Disney World mamas, this is where it's at. Because this is what my life has been. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. The wagon was built for this. I was not. Oh no, I've encountered stairs. One-handedly. Still counts one-handedly. Let's get that. Proofsies somehow. Hello. Putting in the work with this wagon, and I'm feeling like a pack mule myself. Oh, so much. Please don't do that. That's not nice. Those are my veggies, I think. That's why I don't eat you. Is you fall on the floor and you ruin the flow. Vegetables. That's why. Oh my God. I know it's just because everything's in a line and this is a small space and nothing's actually in the drawers or in shelving areas, but help me, I don't want to do the adulting and the interior decorating. That ain't me. That's the wrong thing. Boo, I'll put up my dog's awards. I'll do that. Oh my God. I know it's just because everything's in a line and this is a small space and nothing's actually in the drawers or in shelving areas, but help me, I don't want to do the adulting and the interior decorating. That ain't me. That's the wrong thing. Boo, I'll put up my dog's awards. I'll do that. I dislocated my shoulder while we were moving, and my blanket was the only thing long enough fabric-wise to make a makeshift sling. And that is how the end of Saturday is going. As we pop the bad boy into place. We're at the CVS to get a sling to immobilize it, then to get to go see if it's like just dislocated or if we really messed it up. Y'all are some Batman and Robin shit. What's the signal? This is what my apartment looks like with all of the main lights off. I do have my night lights on for my bathroom area, which is, thankfully, you can't really tell, covered as the staging area for all the boxes we need to unbox yet. But then yeah, it stays pretty dark. I did add a second layer to the big window because the pool light can be too bright sometimes. Out. Sunday morning, we have a dog run to start our day off with, which is super, super nice. I would say this is about a 40 to 60 foot dog run. I did not in depth cover the garage, so this is the very, come here, step up, base floor. So they have the EV charging space. So for my EV buddies, I don't know, this is charge point. And this down here, motorcycle storage, and yes, another charge point. So charge point, charging stations, doggy dog run. All the garbage goes to chutes down here. There's 2 layers to our paid parking. This is like layer 1, and then layer 2 is just more garages, but there's bike storage, but we'll cover that when we bring my bike. We still got to do that yet today. There is, I don't know if that's like EV bike parking. I'm not sure how that would work, or if that's just bike. I don't know. But yeah, all the garbage. There's plenty of dumpsters. Again, this is on a Sunday after move-in, and there's still empty dumpsters. And then we have the pet wash that I covered earlier. We have yet to use that. We're probably going to use that on you today, Maz. She's just dead. So exhausted. And that is how living with a high-rise Belgian Malinois will work. Pick up your ball. There could be other dogs going to get in this elevator. Pick it up. Thank you. She's like, we're still playing, right? I just so tired I can't hold my own ball. I'm just curious. You do know you're a dog, and that was supposed to be for my cozy corner. Or what's in the works of becoming my cozy corner. You're just a jelly baby. She's like, this is some pretty nice stuff. I've got my booty is snuggled, and I can stretch out my legs, and I can watch a squirrel. Who's that? Is that a squirrel? I think I saw a squirrel. Totally saw a squirrel. So a huge kink to today's plan of making like a cutesy second half of putting everything away in interior decorating part of the video. Well, pulling that lovely wagon full of all of those boxes and sending it Terry like I did. I did something to my arm. I'm sitting here at the urgent care. We're gonna find out here in a little bit. Here in about 2 hours, we'll hopefully find out what exactly I did to my either shoulder, arm, both. I don't even know. I did something. It's tingled, it inked, it hurts. And if I try to move it, I'm stupid. So I will not be doing anything today. I'm MIA. So I do not know what the rest of the video will be about until after I get home and find out if I'm going to just need to take a little bit more ibuprofen and suck this up, or if this is actually like a thing. Here is a clinic room. Empty, of course. I don't even have the dog with me. The driver literally denied without even seeing to see that I don't even have my guide dog with me because I actually get to go to the Woodbury Orthopedic Clinic now. Definitely not a simple oopsie, so we get to go find out just how bad the oopsie was. Because we know that we did something bad to it, but it's so bad that we just don't know what yet. So, me and my high pain tolerance, my body lied to me, and I probably hurt myself worse because I couldn't feel the pain, and so now I've got to go all the way to Woodbury, but I'm blind and can't get a lift to pick me up. Yeah, life is going great for me today. It's that Tria Orthopedics Life office. Since I showed you the other health partners office, it's all of the offices all look very similar. This is just an orthopedic one. Yeah, I'm gonna be hanging out with a brace for the next couple days at least, and then we're getting an MRI, and we know something's not right, but we got to get that MRI to find out what is not right, and that's where we sit with it. We're gonna wrap me up. Home again at last. I will be sporting the one-arm look for the next 4 to 12 weeks, potentially, depending on how fast I want to move through the rehabilitation. I dislocated the shoulder and elbow pulling a wagon. So I guess that there's been a couple of questions. Here's the garage door entrance. But the question is like, how do you find the dog park from the outside, and can you access the dog park from the outside and the inside? Like, how do you do that? Well, you come right around here following this lovely little sidewalk path. You're looking for the pretty artwork on the side of the building, and then you'll wrap right in and around, and dog park. And then you use your key and you go back in the garage the way I showed you earlier. So I did a more in-depth review of the dog park earlier today. I guess I'll get the pet washing station while I'm at it. That maybe not as new as other things, but everything else looks brand stinking new. Super nice. Look at the head on that. Like, look how gorgeous. The training opportunities if your dog is scared of traditional grooming salon. Like, here's how you know it's new. There's literally the assembly instructions, it looks like, and stuff. I'm one-armed right now, but you've got your grooming, the tie and everything, like table, draining floor, so if your hair goes everywhere, oh yes. The dog park does light up at night, and you can see everything you need to see. So as a visually impaired person already having a couple of lights out here, big perk to me. Loving the dog run. Maintenance supervisor said he plans to get more turf and like actual dog stuff next month. The building just opened. this week, so like getting the turf in the dog park I guess wasn't the priority, but he says he's working to get it better. There are also different bike space storage things. I wasn't entirely sure how they were supposed to work, so this is how I did it with my bike. Is I lined my wheel up with the spoke, and then I took my bike lock and I just went around the frame, and yeah, that's the bike system. They do have like actual bike lock storage, but it wasn't opening for me for some reason earlier. I think that's because they're still using it for the moving day carts and stuff. I think that's why, is they have like it locked for that reason, but normally they have like a whole storage for bikes, but it looks like multiple people. I apologize about being MIA. As you can see, my life is in chaos. So I will be updating you guys on the arm on Wednesday. Please, please, please like, comment, and subscribe if you like this content.